Merry Christmas, Libra. This is your horoscope for January 2013 with me, Lada from astrolada.com. And this horoscope is for everyone who have their ascendant, sun and moon in Libra. Make sure you check your ascendant always, because it is the most important prediction usually. And this is what is happening in December for you. Things are starting to move. Things are starting to get happening for Libras. And they'll be happening for quite a while, maybe for 5, 6, 7 months ahead. So if things have been smooth and quiet till now, get ready for a roller coaster. Get ready for things to start manifesting and happening. Mars, the planet of energy, is coming into your sign Libra and is staying there for 7 months till around July. And it's very rare that Mars stays so long in a sign, because it's gonna be moving backwards and forwards, and Mars will energize you so much. It can energize so much that it can give you almost like nervous stress, you know. But it's great if you've been in lethargy, if you've been in somehow things are not moving. Now when Mars comes into your first house, into the sign of Libra, things will get hectic. So get ready for a lot of activity. First of all, Mars generally rules relationships for the life of Libras, because it rules the 7th house. And when it's in the sign of Libras, things will get very activated in regards to relationships, one-to-one relationships. So there will be, even though it's in your own sign, there will be a lot of activities happening in regards to relationships. But it can be a little bit rough as well, because Mars is a warrior, is a soldier planet. So a bit more arguments, you can step on someone's toes more, or you can just get more easily aggravated, or just the situations in your life will be such that they create more tension and create more opinionated people coming to your life, and you becoming more opinionated as well, which can always mean stepping on another's toe. But at the same time, more passion is coming, and more Mars is a very sexual planet, so you'll find yourself, even if it's not directly from December, very much energized in a sexual way. Your aura will be sparkly with sex-infused energies, you know. And also Mars is the planet of the warrior, so you become more warrior-like. You'll be willing to tackle any problems, to solve problems. Courage comes. You're not afraid to face all problems and to face and to solve them. And you have the resourcefulness and the logic and ability to solve very difficult problems for the next 6, 7 months. And you'll be given quite difficult tasks as well, because Mars is a task maker, and it gives you complex tasks that you have to solve with your logic, with your strength, with your sometimes even physical strength, and courage as well. And also it's a great time for initiating new things, because first house is the house of beginning. It's your own sign, and Mars there will get you moving. Will get you moving, whether for projects, for anything that you're working on, to be more pushy, to be more courageous, to be more insistent, to have stronger opinions about. And Mars is also physical energy, so it will give you physical energy. But if you don't use it wisely, if you don't channel it into some project, into some starting up of something new, into working hard on something, whether physically, then a lot of tension can build up in you, because Mars is this very energized planet. So you can start feeling more like you can have excess of cortisol and you know, those hormones of stress. So it's great time to work out. It's great time if you never had the energy before. Now Mars transiting your sign for 6, 7 months will give you the push. And of course you have to make the effort yourself, but the planets are helping you in this so much for the next 6, 7 months. It's a great time to start exercise regime. It's a great time to really make an effort, and it will pay back for you. You can lose weight very easily when Mars is in the first house for so long. You can trim down, you can build better muscles, and just decrease the size, but increase the density and the muscleness and the strongness of your body. And at the same time, because the first house, Libra, it's your health as well. And if you're not working out, if you're not getting rid of that excess energy, Mars can bring some inflammations, some sudden onset like accident, cuts, burns. Mars rules all those things where you can bump your legs a lot, have things everywhere, or you can burn yourself or cut yourself much more. So be careful in the, or little accidents even. I'm not saying you're gonna have a car crash and stay in hospital or anything like that, but just be more aware, because you have so much of the Mars rash energy that you can just walk into things and do things without much thinking. And you have to find some balance a little bit. Or somehow as well, Mars brings inflammation, maybe something inflamed in your throat or cough somehow. So also watch out, or some like a crisis situation, sudden onslaught of some physical situation, physical conditions that can be a bit, but it's nothing that you cannot overcome. Maybe even temperatures. But if you find yourself that, if you see that you're getting temperatures or something, you know, some inflamed condition, be aware that this way the body is burning a lot of toxins, is burning a lot of sluggish material that is in you, and it's good for you. Don't try to take medicine to stop the temperature. Mars wants to burn away and purify all those wastes in your body. So let it run out. Don't take any, you know, unless of course you're starting to die, but let it run naturally and just drink a lot of liquids. And Mars tends to dehydrate the body, so make sure for the next, starting from December, more liquids. Because if you're not, you might find yourself with, again, certain conditions that happen. But it's great for workout, it's great for initiating new things. And as I said, Mars can create crisis situations, and you might be called to solve those crisis situations. Say everything is going well and all of a sudden something happens, like some accident out of the blue, or at work something happens, some conflict, confrontation, or something goes wrong. You have the resourcefulness to be the person to deal very quickly with those issues. And you have the initiative to start new projects, as I said. So strength is coming into you, courage, strength, but again it comes with some little negative points that you have to be aware of that I mentioned earlier. And also another planet, Venus, triggers your 4th house, Libra, and Venus will be there for 2-3 months till March 2014. And 4th house is again a key house in your horoscope. It's a key. It rules the family, it rules your emotional well-being, and Venus is a benefic. Venus is a planet which smooths and comforts and makes one feel good, whatever it's passing. And the 4th house is your emotional well-being. So even though physically you might be feeling more agitated, you know, on your path you might meet more obstacles because of Mars, and a bit more tension, and a lot of action is required for you, and a lot of heart and a lot of work that you have to do, and energy is required to you. But at the same time, Venus being in your 4th house of emotional well-being will help give you some balance, will help you center yourself, especially if you spend more time at home, especially if you're feeling too stressed, too tense out from the Mars energy that is coming. You can retreat to your home. You can be with those very close to you, your closest family. Maybe be more in touch with your parents. 4th house rules the mother or other maternal figures in your life. Maybe it's even the father that plays this role. So when Venus is in the 4th house, you can heal a relationship with parents. You can improve a relationship with those people who are members of your family, of your closest family. You can get some really lovely and joyful moments with those people. You can go and revisit your country of birth and origin, or your place of birth and origin, and connect emotionally to you. Or also just retreat when you are busy and hectic and you want time away. 4th house is the house of escaping into your own private area, which is your home usually. And Venus is the planet of beautification and making everything more harmonious. So a lot of you, especially if you're Libra ascendant, or lesser degree sun or moon, will find the inspiration and the urge to beautify their home. Maybe buy some new objects for home, maybe rearrange things that will make it more harmonious, get rid of clutter, make it just nicer to the eye, make it more homely, more enjoyable, pleasant. So when Venus is in the 4th house, especially now during Christmas, New Year, you know, you will have some lovely moments with your family, Libras. This is where your source of joy and pleasure will come from. And or even if you don't have a family, alone at home with a egg yolk or whatever you drink, whatever country you are in, with some warm drink and pleasure. This is, and listening to some music, relaxing at home at your own privacy. Or if you're thinking of doing some home refurbishment or change, this is a fantastic time, because Venus will make sure that it becomes beautiful. that it becomes very cozy, that it becomes very harmonious. So any kind of home changes you're gonna do now, they will be positive. And fourth house also rules vehicles. Some of you might find themselves buying a new vehicle, actually. You might find themselves selling on one and getting a new one, and getting joy also just from going for a drive in the car and staying in the car as well. Okay, what else is happening there? And also Venus is the planet of love, and it can always shows when it's where you can find love during this period. When it's in your fourth house for a few months till March 2014, love can come to you, even to your home. It's strange, but like in a safe environment where it's very familiar to you, places that you feel at home at. Maybe you can invite someone you'd like to entertain people at home, and maybe they can bring someone that you find romance with, or you can just find love and romance in the sanctity of your own space within home, surrounded by very close and dear people. Maybe some family member can introduce you to someone, or so maybe when you're going somewhere to relax, because fourth house is the house of relaxing. Maybe if you're going to a spa or to a place like that, which makes you feel emotionally better, this is a place where you can meet someone as well. Okay, let's see. Mars is in the first, Venus is in the fourth house of family, and Jupiter is in the 10th house continuing. So all the important angles in your horoscope, basically there are 4 important areas of one's life. Is the person themselves, which is Libra, which is you. So Mars is energizing you, making you become initiative, starting new projects. Things start get moving a lot. Venus is in your home and family, personal space, where it's bringing you a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure there. And Jupiter is in your 10th house, which is career. Again, very important point in your life. So it continues to be a very positive period for Libra. Some of you, if you've been trying to find a job for a long time now, within, actually till next July, but in December it continues to be active, you have a chance to do that. You have a chance to maybe expand your business. You have a chance to have better relationships with bosses, or somehow to see some project that you're doing to continue to actually flourish and become very well. And it's just very energizing influence for the next few months that make things happen, that manifest things in your life, in regards to love, in regards to career, in regards to personal life and emotional well-being, and in regards to yourself and your own projects and your own goals for your own path in life that you're walking. So also Mercury and the Sun will be in the 3rd house just for December, so this influence is active very shortly, which means that you'll be very busy with communications now. Maybe people will be calling you a lot more on the phone. Maybe some friends you haven't seen for a while will get in touch with you. Maybe you'll be out and about more to get togethers with other people, because 3rd house rules teammates and people and communication. So busy exchange of information with others. So you might find yourself more interested in reading the news and watching what's happening in the world, in exchanging information with others, talking on the phone, going out more to coffees to chat to people. And it's great for people who are in sales and marketing as well, because they get very much activated. If you're Libra ascendant in particular, Sun to a lesser degree in December, it's very good for everyone in marketing, in media, in journalism, in social media, in any way. Anyone who writes things, anyone who is in communication industries, or just for yourself, you can, like, your Facebook account can add quite a few other friends, and people can invite you more in and out and there. So very busy communications and exchange of information that is happening for you, and also administrative tasks as well, because your mind is faster when Mercury and the Sun are in the 3rd house. So thank you very much, Libras. Quite exciting month for you. Things start moving and happening, and will be like that for quite a while. Thank you.